Imogen, welcome. It is so great to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And so we've got this really exciting project where you're going to be narrating with the Stockton Symphony next week. Have you ever done a project like this before?
This is very new for me. I've never done anything like this. Most of the stuff I've been doing is TV and film, so this is kind of different for me. I'm branching out.
I hope you won't mind, but I'm going to ask you how old you are.
I'm turning 13 in May, so I'm 12 now.
You're 12. And so you've already done a lot of television and film, and then you're going to be branching out. I mean, this is just mind-boggling to most of us. Even though you haven't been as a performer with a symphony before, you have experienced a lot, right? I mean, isn't there a certain mom of yours that maybe does a lot of this kind of stuff?
Yes. My mom is the concertmaster of the Stockton Symphony, and she definitely helps me with my singing and learning piano, and she's just a great teacher for me.
I don't know if you know this, Emmy, but that's actually unusual. There are a lot of cases where if a child wants to study with their parents, it doesn't work out too well. The emotions get too frictional, but you and your mom work well together?
She wants me to succeed, so obviously there is sometimes a little friction, but she just works me out a lot. So
Well, I remember when the pandemic first happened, there's a really charming video of you singing with your mom that we put on YouTube.
right, yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, what were you singing? Do you remember?
I think I was singing Tomorrow.
And it's still up on our YouTube channel. People still watch that once in a while. Do you still sing?
I have an Instagram and I have a YouTube channel where I upload videos of me singing. Singing is just a big passion of mine, as well as dancing and as well as acting. And I think that the big dream for me, the big goal is to go to Broadway one day.
Wow, because that would tie it all together, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the acting? I mean, you've been doing this for several years now, right?
In 2021, I was cast in Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odder, which is a continuation of an old Nickelodeon animation. And this is a
Uh-huh.
live action now. It was very successful. I mean, it got a Kids' Choice Awards for Best Kids Show, which is a very big award. And,
Uh-huh.
I just felt so honored to receive it for our show.
Well, now that you have kind of an inside scoop on the screen industry, do you ever feel like maybe you want to write your own script that might be filmed?
That's definitely something that I've thought about before. Things that I've written before in English class, making that into a whole play or a musical, that sounds really cool to me.
And so you told us about your TV series. What is something you've done on film?
I did a Christmas Disney movie that's coming out December of this year.
Are you allowed to tell us what the movie is yet?
Yes, it's called The Naughty Nine, and it's coming to Disney Channel on December of 2023.
The Naughty Nine?
Yes.
Is it fun being kind of mischievous?
Yes, it's about a bunch of kids who are on the naughty list and they decide to rebel and go to the North Pole and steal their presents back.
So it's all about Santa's list then, whether you're
Yes.
naughty or nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
So tell us a little bit about the dancing.
I did a lot of ballet, I did a lot of contemporary, but recently I've been doing tap.
And you can do the really fancy, quick moves and everything with your feet.
I would say I'm more intermediate now, but I'm still learning and I'm hoping to get a little bit more advanced soon.
Do you have any other interests? I mean, you've got so many strings to your bow, as it were.
I really like playing this little life simulator video game. It's called The Sims 4. You get to live vicariously through these characters and you can make their life good or sometimes even bad. And it's just like a very fun thing to do in my free time.
So let's talk about the project you're going to be involved with. You are going to be narrating the words of Anne Frank. What
Yes.
does it feel like to be bringing those words to life?
I feel very honored to have been able to do this. I actually was quite familiar with Anne Frank's diary because I did a book report on it when I was like in fourth grade. Very heartbreaking for me. And me and Anne now are similar ages. she's so much stronger than me. And I just think that her words are very powerful.
To my knowledge, and somebody would have to fact check me on this, but Michael Tilson Thomas, who is the composer, has done this piece a few times. I mean, once he did it with Audrey Hepburn, I believe, and once with Sally Field. My wife Jane and I saw a live performance of this in Aspen in the 90s. And he's recorded it with a mezzo-soprano, but they've all been adult narrators. To my knowledge, the piece may never have been done with somebody really close to Anne Frank's age like you. You may be the first one to do this. I don't know.
That's really cool. Yeah.
What you've been doing is just absolutely amazing. We are all so much looking forward to working with you and seeing you next week, and can't wait till you get here.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye bye.